Let me know when you're streaming.
I started at the same time as you did. You just have to tell me when the thing comes up. Because you say it, there's always a delay on it.
Usually.
Those mental issues are pretty bad, man. Really bad.
No. Knocky. Open the fucking door. Open the fucking door.
Well, ask your mom.
The fucking door. Open your door.
I'm telling you, ask your mom.
Open your door.
She has the key. I don't.
I'm ready. Right, let's go. Let's do this.
I don't think you're ready for this, man. It's too much for you.
I don't think you're ready for this.
No. I think you're not ready for this. You're not into spiritual stuff.
Yeah, right. Way more than you, actually. To be honest. To be quite frank.
Yeah, I know. You believe in ghosts.
I say I believe in them. It's more like I want to believe in them. Make things more interesting. Hai cortante, acu corain, kinku.
No.
Acusenticus, lobiticus.
No. You need to understand, there's a no. Maya looks exhausted. Can't blame her.
I'm fine.
It's all the bad reading and singing after all.
Nick, I was thinking about it all day yesterday.
Yeah, well, don't think about it. Just block out those bad singing thoughts.
I never properly asked you to defend me, did I?
Don't matter. Yeah, see? Don't matter. I'm on this case till the bitter end, see? Don't matter.
I know. That's why I wanted to officially ask you for your help.
Huh. Oh, you got it, Maya. Now I can officially be executed if I fail this. Let's do this. You gotta wrap this up and get back home so you can make your dream show come true. And I thought we were going back home so we can eat noodles and a bunch of burgers. So basically, One Piece versus Single Piece, right?
The Styliticus Amuriticus versus Plumentatus Ponishatus.
Yeah, no, that's the cursed version. We're not doing that.
Single Piece versus One Piece. I don't know about that. I don't know what One Piece is. I know about Single Piece.
That's the problem. You don't know what it fucking is. You need to be educated real damn hard.
You bet. Ah, look who is here.
Oh, yes, my actual best friend.
You look as if you did not sleep last night, barbed head. It is written all over your face.
That's that's my other friend, female Larry, right here.
How can you expect to put up a respectable defense like that?
I'm all fired up and raring to go. Guess Maya's not the only one looking exhausted. She's just that speechless. Rival didn't seem in his best spirits herself.
Go ahead, feign confidence now while you are still able. For I will see to it that your last rites are read to you this day.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye. Never come back again.
Oh, she will. And she'll get to feel it.
Are you ready for the seance? gonna be
Oh
epic.
yeah, man. Let me just crush your spirits one more time. Well, what is this, episode 3? So, there's only
Yeah.
one episode left of this game to crush your spirits. I guess it was just my imagination.
Ready, Nick?
No, actually. I'm not ready. Look at those guys with rifles, man. They'll shoot me.
Well, the next case is, or the next episode is gonna be with Athena anyway.
Dang it.
So.
No rifling around them.
Yeah, not in Quran, unfortunately.
Damn, this is the final Korean episode of all time.
It's not, but anyway.
Go to the session again. Everyone stand the fuck up.
Well, we're already standing, Judge. Well, I mean,
Now then, do not interrupt me, Mr. Defense Man. If everyone is ready,
Defense is ready, Your Majesty.
The prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay.
You sure, buddy? You don't want to, like, meditate or something?
no prayers this time, Prosecutor Sadmati.
I already offered my prayers for the latest victim during my visit to the crime scene. Being that the accused has already been found guilty of the first murder, let us hasten this trial so we may put this dead lawyer walking out of his misery. Oh boy, buddy, oh boy, are you ready for a trial of your life?
I could not agree more. In yesterday's trial, the accused was already found guilty of murdering the High Priest. And today she'll be tried for the murder of his disciple, Pure Zealot. Now then, Prosecutor Sanmari, your opening statement, if you would.
Certainly. The accused has now slain 2 of the most devout clergymen in Koreanism. Even the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling, would not be punishment enough.
Gulp. Then, what terrible fate awaits her?
Balgipokon, hell, a realm of eternal agony. There she will suffer an endless punishment of Jagger by the gallon of Pulmoten. I don't know what is all this.
Just fancy English that you know it best, right?
Furthermore, Gul, what was the something. Furthermore, Gul Jama.
Enough! Enough! I've heard enough. My blood runs cold at the mere thought that such a terrible place exists.
I was going to ask for a translation, but on second thought, ignorance is bliss.
Now then, please continue. Mine is the part about the terrible hell awaiting the accused.
As you wish. The victim of this heinous crime was the high priest disciple Pure Zealot. He had been training under high priest while living at the priest's home.
I had met him a number of times. He seemed like an earnest young man. How tragic that he met such a terrible end.
The murder occurred at the Plaza of Devotion during the purification rite. It was a bold crime carried out while the plaza was full of faithful, deep in prayer. Of the faithful deep in prayer. The warbat dagger was found impaled in the victim's upper back. The stabbing caused a spinal cord injury that killed him instantly.
The Warbird dagger. Lady Kira's weapon of choice.
I've already established that the accused prints were on the weapon. Incredibly damning evidence in itself. No, I didn't do it. Well, you said this 100 times now.
It's just a broken record.
Hold your tongue. Now, being that the accused, Maya Face, is a serial killer, the prosecution believes that the death penalty is the only possible sentence.
Would the defense care to respond?
Boom. The accused is innocent, and nothing can convince me otherwise. After all, the crime scene was packed with worshippers. How could my client possibly have committed this murder without a single witness? I mean, yeah, they're all praying. I don't know, man. My question exactly: why was there not even one guard?
The accused's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone is enough to render a verdict. No, really, actually, considering that's the weapon she used to practice as well, idiot. As such, I see no need to debate this any further.
But
Well, once her benevolence conducts her seance, it will be clear for all to see.
Your Majesty, might I have a word?
Something the matter, Prosecutor Sanmari?
It is about the divination seance.
Your benevolence.
Stop right there, Prosecutor Sadmadi. As you wish. Forgive me for overstepping my bounds.
what was that all about?
Barbhead, have you made peace with your fate? For this time, the divination seance will bring you to your knees.
Is this like Shabmani being like, you know what, Judge, we actually don't need to do this time?
Yeah, actually. You'll see why.
It's like, it might, if anything, it might accidentally help the defense somehow.
It will.
Be a massive waste of time.
It will.
I'm ready. Give me that fucking image. The problem is, I have no weapons at my disposal, but my smirky face will be there. Our only hope now is what we can clean from the seance vision and rifles inside.
Very well. The divination seance, if you would please. Your benevolence.
Yes, let us begin.
So we're gonna watch another animation?
Yep. Nena,
Oh yeah, stripper again. Yep, why not? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name.
Nice.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
ah yes. Nick,
Nick, she's doing it again.
Nick, why is she doing it again? Shush, Maya, this is our only chance. But
Yes, this is my only chance. I must stare at her.
you're staring at a 14-year-old.
No, Maya. I didn't mean in that context.
Should I be worried, Nick?
I'm looking for the seance vision. I'm not looking for illegal actions.
That you're staring at her.
Well, she just happens to be the one doing it.
Wow, Nick, doesn't she get bored of doing this? Like, if I were to do this every time here, I'd get really tired of it. Maya, shush. I'm trying to look carefully.
Yeah, I'm trying to look really carefully right about now.
Nick, nothing's even happening. She's just floundering about.
But see, my look, the floor lit up. It's doing some weird rippling in the middle.
But there's still nothing. Nick, I'm hungry.
There's no burgers here.
Shh, quiet, Maya. It's gonna happen now. Watch.
See now, right here.
Alright, let's see what happens, Nick. I bet it's nothing interesting.
See bubbles, Nick. Yep, I still see nothing, Nick. You know what, Maya? I think you interrupted it. That's why there was nothing.
How was it me?
I mean, I was fully concentrated and nothing happened. So. It's like any second now.
Did I miss it or something?
I'll get it. Why wasn't there anything to see?
Your benevolence. What in the world?
I was unable to invoke any sort of response. I called out the spirit's name many times, but to no avail.
Just to be clear, whose spirit are we calling? Is it the Zealot guy or
Yep.
someone else?
Poor zealot.
I mean, what's there to call? He was so deep in prayer that he was just blacked out.
Yeah, but nothing happened. Like, normally, something would appear. And just as I thought.
I mean, all things considered, I can't even imagine what would you see through that vision if he was actually indeed just praying the whole time. if he even saw anything at all. Outside of before, laying down there to do his thing. Wait, what does he know that we don't?
I sought to confirm the contents of today's divination seance. After all, it is customary for the prosecutor to verify it beforehand.
Come to think of it.
I must go perform a divination seance for Puree Zealot. It is our custom for the prosecution to review its contents before a trial begins. And that is why I sought to stop her benevolence from performing it here. Oh. Shit. I remember why now. There was a reason why this didn't work. Okay. However, she insisted that it be done. She wished to try one more time here in the Hall of Justice.
It would appear her benevolence is tired from her manifold duties.
I'm not anything of the sort.
So Nick, did this really help us? Oh fuck, I was really relying on something.
The victim's spirit will not answer my call, but I know not why. It is my sacred duty to convey the truth through the divination seance.
Bravo.
What were to do without a divination seance?
I suppose I shall have to deliver the last rites without them. The prosecution has already taken that into account when preparing for today. I am fully capable of proving the accused's guilt with or without a divination seance.
Ha 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 ha! Excellent. You never fail to impress, Prosecutor Suddenbody.
This is bad. The divination seance was my one and only hope. Magic, her benevolence says she isn't tired. So shouldn't we try to find out why the divination seance failed?
Huh.
How curious, Mr. Wright. Why have you suddenly taken such a keen interest in the divination seance?
Cause it's my last hope to fucking do anything.
Yes, explain yourself. Why do you want to fail so badly? The divination seance is for shedding light on the accused's crimes.
Yeah. About that.
It is the Holy Mother's hammer of wrath that is ever poised to pound you into the grave.
Yeah, you know, it hasn't done a good job so far.
You should fear it, not plead for it.
I believe in my client. Plus, yesterday somebody told me something that changed my mind. The divination seance was once thought of as just another piece of evidence. If we were to correctly interpret the visions through careful analysis, then they would lead us to the truth behind what really happened. And the truth will show that my client Maya Fey is innocent.
The truth is, you don't have anything else to fall back on, huh, Nick?
Maya, please. Don't make me look more desperate than I already am.
Saying the
You're
same
really
thing.
not helping, Maya.
How dare you? The voice of a Mitama is to be feared, not utilized by vile lawyers such as you. Seances exact a heavy toll upon the royal priestess. It would be best not to burden her any further. Or does the defense feel that it can pose no counter-arguments without the seance?
Of course not. He saw right through me. I'll have to find a way to make the divination seance happen or we're toast.
Well, if the divination seance is not possible this time, I see no other choice. Let's proceed with the trial without the seance, as Prosecutor Suddenbody suggested.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Why you... I will not forget this, barbed head.
What I do.
How is this our fault? This will not be the last you see of me. I'll come back, you'll see. And I'll do my seance.
Fucking bro. Somehow I'm at fault again.
Now then, I will now proceed by providing an outline of the case at hand.
No matter what. Always my... Huh?
Very well. The lead detective would please come to the stand. We may begin.
Oh, I'm gonna testimony Emma.
Sorry, Mr. Wright.
But I think you're absolutely fucked.
Detective Sky, I understand how you would wish to save the accused and the defense. They are your friends, after all. But you must let them go and move on. But there is only one way to save them now. By giving their souls the chance to burn away the taint of their sins in the eternal flames.
That doesn't save anything. Or peace.
Oh, I can't do this.
No, no, it ain't the sacred hole of justice. Get that shit away.
Miss Sky, Yes? Don't worry about me and Nick. You just do your job. I'm sure Nick will figure something out eventually.
Yes. When he's at his lowest of low, he usually does something.
He does the craziest shit ever. Oh, not the puppy eyes again. Right. Thanks, Miss Faye. How very brave for a criminal with a tainted soul. You're gonna eat those words, I swear to God. Very well, Detective Sky. Please proceed. Okay, I can do this. Let me start with an overview of this case. The latest victim was Puree Zealot. He had been training under the High Priest and living at his house for the past 2 years. The High Priest's widow, Belib Inme, has identified the victim's body. He may have been mistaken for a mistaken for a rebel and killed due to his connection to the High Priest.
I see. Well, that certainly makes sense. The defense care to respond.
No, I didn't spot a goddamn thing in her testimony so far. I don't have any evidence in my arsenal. Nope. Oh, what the fuck? No, yeah. What's up, Maya?
I was just wondering about how much the police actually looked into Acolyte Zealot.
Well, knowing the police, barely at all.
Because it just might prove to be the key as to why the divination seance failed.
You can never trust the police to look at everything. If anything, they confiscate shit. So what are you getting at?
Well, it's just a hunch.
Oh, the second. During my investigation, Rifa told me about how the divination seance works. If I could figure out why it failed, maybe she could try it again. Oh, time to press for some more info. Time to press everything. I'm gonna press you so hard, Emma. You don't know what hit you.
Hold it!
So what kind of person was this acolyte man?
According to the neighbors and others who knew him, he was a deeply devout youth. I too have heard his name mentioned as one who was a fervent practitioner. I suppose you might say he was the High Priest's star disciple, unlike somebody else over there.
What do you mean?
Furthermore,
Press. 2 years? Are you sure about that?
we took statements from his neighbors and his fellow monks. They all corroborate our initial findings.
What about Maya?
About you, Maya.
What about you, Maya?
Well, when I first came here, I saw Zealot praying under the High Priest's instructions.
I see. So the results of the police investigation seem to check out. What I say. So was Inmi's positive ID the only way you verified the identity of the victim?
Huh? Well, no. We also checked the ID card he carried and the data in his family registry. But
Well, what?
His personal information didn't match any of the public records we cross-referenced.
That's why the divination seance failed.
I'm not sure what you mean, Mr. Wright.
Here's what I'm thinking. His address was wrong.
Bruh.
Yeah? Yeah? Address was wrong. The victim decided to hide his identity for some reason. In other words, he was using a fake name. The royal priestess uses a deceased face and true name to summon their spirit.
Why, yes. That is indeed true.
Damn, how'd you get back here? I thought you left.
I told you I will be back. If he was using a forged ID and there is no mention of him in our public records, and then he was likely an illegal immigrant. They're not uncommon here in Khura'in.
An illegal alien, huh? I see. Can't think of it, Rifa mentioned something about immigrants yesterday.
But if that's the case, we have no way of knowing who he really was. Or is. We'll have to proceed without holding a divination seance this time.
I'd always thought that Acolyte Zealot was Chinese. How the High Priest must be lamenting his disciples' deception in the Twilight Realm. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think? Should we add this to the testimony?
Duh. This is an important fact. Please add it now.
It seemed to be a fact most inconvenient for the defense. But if you insist, Director Sky, please add what you just said to your testimony.
Yes, Your Majesty. He was an illegal immigrant, so we don't know his real name.
Hold it!
Isn't there some way to track down his real name?
No, not if he was an illegal immigrant.
I actually confirmed that he was in Orion illegally.
Well, we don't have any conclusive evidence. But there's also no evidence of him being a citizen in Khura'in either.
Oh boy. Now what do we do?
What if there was a clue in the evidence you gathered?
That's probably our only hope at this point. If he really was an illegal alien, or our proverbial goose is probably cooked.
Hold it!
Isn't that Lady Kira who's been going around capturing rebels?
I'm sorry, Nick. I mean, Mr. Wright, but Maya isn't that Lady Kira, as I said.
Is he? No, never mind. I was just the line was just confusing.
Not really, you just misread it. That verdict was already handed down in the previous trial.
No, what I mean is I did read it correctly many times, but I was thinking like, what was he meant to say Emma and not Maya? That's what I was thinking in my head.
Why would Emma? What? Why would Emma say? What?
Yeah, that's what got me confused.
I'm not sure what you mean. Anyway, it is no longer a point of dispute, and I will not allow you to make it so.
But
No ifs, ands, and most of all, no buts. The accused was posing as Lady Kira. And she killed Acolyte Zealot because she mistakenly believed him to be a rebel. That's not true. I'm sorry. fact that it has already been read in that case, I have to assume that it's a fact now.
No, what do we do? Now I know why the divination sounds failed, but
Nothing's really changed.
yeah, which means we're in big shit.
If he really was an illegal immigrant, it's going to be real hard to find out his real name.
I guess our only choice is to give up on the whole divination seance thing. If only there was some way to find out the victim's real name.
So we need to find a piece of evidence somewhere.
He was an illegal alien, man. I just need to find a name. From something. Something or other. What relates to him? Nothing on this image, if you ask me. No, nothing here. What else relates to him? This doesn't help me right now. No, this doesn't help me right now, does it?
There's a name, but that's for somebody
Yeah,
else.
that's the Kira name. This did not have any names, did it? I don't think this had any names. Is there any text here? Oh, that's just the blood difference. There is no names here. I see nothing about a name. No. The law book has nothing. What's this? What's this say? No, this is nothing about a name there either. And now, nothing about a name. What's this? Out of left field, can I pinpoint the thing on his neck though? Because
Maybe. Because only Chinese people can have that, right? Wait, go back. See what the text says. Killed in the pause of devotion, he has a peach-shaped tattoo in the shape of on the nape of his neck. I'm thinking that might be the hole we're looking for, or the icebreaker.
That's the only thing I think of. There's nothing about a name anywhere, and there's only the neck thing is the only thing I could think of. Thing here. No, it's the other guy. So. This was dagger use stuff. Honestly, I don't even have anything else besides this photo.
I mean, I think we're not gonna get his name, but we can actually say that he's not an illegal immigrant, I think. Right? Maybe.
Well, whatever it is, this is the only evidence I have, honestly. I got nothing else to present. Sorry, Detective Sky, but the police missed something important in their investigation, as usual. You know, you can never trust those damn guys.
Huh? Oh, what are you talking about?
The victim was undeniably a Guyanese native, and this crime scene photo proves it.
It does?
It's a little hard to see, but look. Is it that hard to see? It's in full sight. You'll see clear proof that the victim was Guyanese.
Where? I don't see anything that would prove that. Really?
Like, how is this hard to see?
We're all just pretending to be stupid. I mean, sure, just point it out, I guess.
Take that!
Look at this tattoo right here.
Why, that's a tattoo of a peach!
I would like you all to think about the meaning of this tattoo.
Oh, the victim really liked peaches?
Well, peaches are a favorite delicacy here in Quirine. Even I like them.
They happen to be a personal favorite of mine, too.
Guys, seriously, are all of you just playing with me or what?
the sweetness of their abundant nectars, and the softness of their perfectly ripe flesh.
The last one of yours going off topic.
They are a blessing from the Holy Mother herself.
Especially you, Nayuda.
Go ahead. You said 3 sentences too much, man. Nick, I've suddenly got a craving for peaches.
I really am in kindergarten. After the trial, Maya, right now, we have a bigger fish to fry. Fortunately, that is not a tattoo of a peach.
It is not a peach, you say? Drats! I was so happy about it. Then what is it?
Take a closer look. Haven't you seen something like that before? Namely, the tattoo on the high priest's brow. That's
Brow.
a forehead, but whatever.
Oh my.
What?
This mark is only borne by members of the Koreanist clergy.
Objection.
Clergy. So that is what you believe to be. But are they not utterly different shapes? Bro, turn it upside down!
Sure, they're shaped differently, but there is a reason for that. The victim had a beach-shaped tattoo inked over an existing tattoo for some reason. However, the dark red portion is exactly the same as the mark all Koreanist clergy bear.
Hey, you're right.
About 20 some odd years ago, everybody did get one, didn't they? I myself bear one on my...
Where? Where?
on my right buttock!
That is entirely too much information, Your Majesty. We do not need to hear anymore.
No, I need more information about this, please. Information on everyone who enters the clergy is maintained at the temple. All we have to do is look up a monk with a mark in the same spot.
I'm on it. I'll let you know if I get any hits. That will not be necessary if you seek information on the clergy. And then I have it right here. Yeah, I said it! Bruh! I literally said it before it even wrote.
No, he just manifested right here. Like, oh, I have it right here.
Oh my, you never cease to amaze me! Wow! You're the best prosecutor of all time! Golly! Oh my! So tell us, is there anyone who fits the bill?
Too much praise, Judge.
There is just one. And his name is Real Nemu.
So, any humor about this name, or?
Real name?
Of course.
He became a monk 20 years ago. And just like that.
So that must be the victim's quote-unquote real name.
Why would he have tried to cover up his tattoo with another one?
Yeah, there must have been some reason.
Nick, that's not important right now. The important thing is we know his real name.
You're right. Your Majesty, now that we know the victim's real name, time for my seance visions.
A lawyer who willingly seeks a seance. This is entirely unprecedented.
You're but digging your own grave, defense.
I know I'm digging out of it. We won't know until we try. Sure, it's risky, but it's our only hope.
Very well. Let the divination seance be held once more.
Nick, are we gonna watch that stupid dance again?
Oh hell yeah, Maya.
Nick, I'm getting tired of just watching her do it.
Shh, she's about to do it, Maya. Come on, look.
Why would a lawyer work so hard to see the divination seance be held once more?
Well, no, Maya. False alarm, Maya. She's just complaining.
Barbhead, I think you're stupid. You are a fool, Barbhead, and your foolishness shall yield no gratitude from me. Do you understand me? Yeah, just do your thing.
Yeah. Just do the thing.
For with the truth revealed by my insights, I shall gladly seek your demise.
Bring it on, Your Highness.
It's a cool story. Now get on with it.
This is cool story. Because I will correctly interpret each and every one of your freaking nonsense.
That's fucking funny. It's like, because I will correctly interpret each and every one of your insights. Wow.
Yeah, basically, like, yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. My words will matter.
That's crazy. You will regret ever thinking you could use my sacred insights as evidence.
I've done it twice. I've done it twice, you bitch. Fuck yeah.
Imagine being this deluded.
O Holy Mother.
Oh great, she's actually doing
behold
it again.
this divination seance
Yep.
in your name.
So I was wrong. It was apparently
Let the
4
eyes
times.
of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped.
Capcom must feel so proud about this one, so that they just letting it happen as many times as it takes.
So
You
that
know
they
what
may
this reminds
receive
me
their
of?
final memories
What, Clavier?
Yes.
In case you haven't seen the fucking concept clip enough times.
Yeah, sure, we saw it in the previous one. In the previous murder. But then we see it twice in a single, session.
Bro, they brought up that video multiple times in a single session. even as brief moments.
That video was bad, dude. It wasn't even a good video. That's the sad part. But they were like, yes, 3D animation. Guys, look at our 3D animation. It's so good.
When I did a speed run of that case on the DS, you can't even skip it.
Oh, for real?
No, you can't skip it. You have to watch it.
Mad.
And I bet this is not skippable either, even if I try to press a button.
I don't know. I mean, I've never tried skipping it, so...
It usually lets you start skipping once you've like finished the case, or you gotta game over and load back in. Then it kind of remembers that you've seen this moment, so it lets you skip. That's usually how these games work. Like on a New Game Plus type of thing, you can skip faster. If that makes sense.
Nick, is it over? I'm getting sleepy.
Maya, come on! This is it! Look, no! It's gonna happen!
Nothing's gonna happen, Nick.
Nick, it's just the bubbles again. Oh, see! Hands! Maya, look, hands!
Jinju, Plume, Punisher team. Heavy.
Boom! And your favorite team song is there.
Pain.
And a lot of pain from hearing the song as well. Great!
Oh my! It is just as Mr. Wright surmised. Poor Zealot wasn't the victim's true name. And now at last we have seen the victim's final moments.
All I saw was the floor! Oh man! Ugh. Fuck, I'm sweating. That all alone, I only saw the ground.
You seem terribly disappointed. I take it you did not find any fodder for one of your infamous turnabouts, hmm? on the other hand, have discovered something. Conclusive evidence that established the accused's guilt.
You did?
Ha 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 ha! A more surprising surprise attack!
All things considered, the fact that this theme song is playing there, and we only have this device to play that music, and I mean, Maya was supposed to have that thing. Ah, yes, please. That does hurt.
Not necessarily, there is also that clock as well.
Yeah, but you know, do I have the clock? Aside from the
No.
clock on the picture, I don't even have the clock as evidence.
No, but what could that... Why would it play at that time? Interesting enough.
Okay, so tell us, Prosecutor and Muddy, what is this conclusive evidence you have found?
The Plume Punisher theme song that the deceased heard.
I figured he would try to pinpoint that.
I mean, that's like the obvious thing. Please consider this item here. It was confiscated from the accused during her interrogation. Hey, that's my Plume Punisher strap!
Like, they literally did not even get to put the clock into evidence.
And then you press the Magatama on the Plume Punisher belt. Foxy, you're gonna hear some outrageous bullshit. Actually, no, you're...
Oh!
It seems the accused inadvertently pressed a button in the midst of her crime.
I mean, all things considered, that clock would literally just pinpoint an exact diamond date of when it should be doing it to the thing. Again, why was someone carrying it at the time? Questions of the day: Who and what was carrying that clock at that one moment?
Just you wait. It's gonna get...
Yeah, as messy as possible, of course. It always
Yep.
is.
Yep. And this strap is an extremely rare item. Is it not, Miss Faye? You'd better not break it. There's only one of those in the whole wide world.
Maya!
Oh, you!
It is just as I said. Your flights of fancy have come crashing down on you. And she sure seems to be enjoying this. Yeah.
I've never seen her look so thrilled before either.
And Maya, you sure enjoy messing up my case. It is time to accept the fact that the divination seance is far more than mere evidence.
I mean, even if Maya doesn't fucking say it out loud, this brat here probably will point out, like, yeah, there's only one of that, by the way.
It is the very truth that brings the hammer of justice down upon the accused.
That is as conclusive as evidence can get. Now then, there are no further objections.
Objection!
What?
Slow down there, Your Majesty. At least let me make a counter-argument.
What's this? You take issue with the divination seance? Again?
Yes! Yes! Well, I have issues with it. I just don't know what they are. But that's never stopped me before. The divination seance is not the absolute truth. It only becomes truth after it's been interpreted correctly.
You do not know when you are beaten, do you, you foolish lawyer? I am the only one who speaks for the Mitama of the deceased. If you believe there are to be errors in my insights, then let us see you prove it.
I'll prove something. Whatever it is, I'll prove something. For the fucking shortest seance ever.
Insichtiku. The victim was offering up his prayers. It was the night of the rite. Though it's dark, the pattern on the plaza ground was visible. Then someone was there, and the theme to plume and the theme to okay, fucking weird wording. And the theme to the plumed Punisher filled the air. The accused held the defenseless victim down and plunged her knife into his neck. The blade struck true, and in that instant he departed from this world.
Sure is a lot of text for such a short scene.
That is everything the deceased experienced in his final moments. Her benevolence insight had painted a detailed picture, both vivid and true.
Yeah, says you. I didn't notice any holes there. As this stand now, those insights are really stacked against us. I'll just have to go over each and every one of the deceased sensations very carefully. All right, let me watch this repeating vision here. It's really short.
Gingio.
Heavy, something heavy. Music plays. Pain. Damn, that's it. Alright. So we got the victim was offering his prayers.
I think I already know the answer.
Well, what else we have here? It was in the night of the riot. The star and bell and the ground was visible. Then someone was there, and the theme to the Punisher thing he played. The accused held to the defenseless victim down, and plunged her knife into his stomach. The blade struck through, and it was visible. Right, so what am I looking for? I'm not actually sure what I'm looking for.
So, for whatever reason, the gingeal smell is there when it's not supposed to be, because they were supposed to eat that gingeal, and once the smell was gone, then everyone would go and pray, right? And she's saying it was the night of the rite, which is impossible. Because they ate the gingeal the day before the rite.
Honestly, I didn't even think that this was a smell sense. It didn't cross my mind. For some reason, I didn't think that smell.
What? Did someone say smell?
No.
Guys, it's the smell. Trust.
No. That's probably the second statement, I'm guessing.
I want to see if there's what the rest of it was. Just play the thing if you can. It's heavy, so that's a feeling.
That's definitely a feeling, right? Touch.
Touch. I mean, yeah, whatever.
What? That's just pain. That's all of it.
And that's just what sensation, I guess. I don't know.
That's just that at the end of it. The accused held the defense victim down and plunged. So that's the heavy feeling, I'm guessing. Held down.
Yeah.
And someone was there. The team was. That's the music there. And these first two. Give me back to the fucking beginning. Just this is somewhere here.
I mean, it wouldn't even matter. It's like present throughout the entire thing, so.
I just want to make sure. It's gonna be nitpicky somehow, but it always fucking is. So.
I don't know if it will or not, because it's literally present all the time.
Objection!
Was really the night of the ride.
What do you mean? It could not be otherwise. The accused slew Acolyte Zealot after killing the High Priest during the purification rite.
The only problem is the deceased spirit does not corroborate to that.
Corroborate. What's this?
Take a good look at what the victim smelled. Do you see how it says smell? Acolyte Zealot shouldn't have smelled any ginger or well, whatever. Still don't know how you pronounce that. On the night of the ride.
What do you mean?
Let me back up my statement with some evidence for you. This should explain how the victim could have smelled.
The picture.
There's nothing else about the picture, right?
Yeah, that should be it.
Take that!
What?
Okay.
To be frank, your assertion stinks, Defense.
Does it smell that bad?
Indeed! I nearly passed out from the stench.
What do you mean it's not that?
I don't know, my bluff has such pungent aroma. Maybe that other piece of evidence that describes it better, I guess.
What?
It's important because the smell shouldn't have been present at the night of the rite.
What did I
Okay, so
miss? What?
Okay, so then we must have a piece of paper that describes the thing. Not this. Not that. Say. Piece of paper. Tell us. That's not it.
Oh, sure, okay, yeah, alright.
Yeah,
I
so-
guess that. What the fuck ever.
You know, it's a whole statement with a timeline, I guess. So, the High Priest's wife, believing me, told me about the Feast of Blessings. The feast includes a number of ginger-based dishes, and they're only supposed to be served at a certain time the day before the rite.
Oh, I believe you're right. I completely forgotten about that.
During the feast, the unique smell of ginger pervades the entire kingdom. The fact that the victim smelled it means he was murdered between noon and 3 p.m. the day before the purification rite.
That's enough!
I am not so easily fooled.
Yes, you are actually.
Did that autopsy report not make it clear? The estimated time of death was during the rite.
Oh, right. I talked to her about that yesterday. Forgive me your benevolence, but the estimated time of death is just that, an estimate. Depending on the circumstances, it's possible for it to change.
What's this?
Like if a body was kept cold, the slow rate of the game makes the death seem more recent.
Oh, I believe I have heard something of the sort before. If it is as Mr. Wright claims, an estimated time of death in the autopsy report will have to be revised.
Ah, you feel good, Krat. You're feeling good. Damn. What a specification. It's like, yeah, it could be any one of these times stuff. Have fun, guys.
No. What the heck? You blinded me with science! To be fair, it wasn't even him that explained it, it was Emma.
Literally! Get out of here! Sorry. Wait, why am I what am I apologizing for?
No matter. The murder may have occurred in the afternoon hours the day before the riot. Nevertheless, the murder weapon with the accused's prints on it is incontrovertible evidence. I will now amend my insights to account for this new truth. No, it was off for his face. It was the afternoon of the day before the riot. Though it's dark, the pattern on the plaza ground was visible. The time of death has been corrected, leaving my insight infallible. Nick?
A change in the time of death is bound to cause some sort of inconsistency. If I had something that showed what it was like on that day, I could really help my case right about now.
Okay, so what's the new one? It was the afternoon of the day before the riot, and though it's dark, the pattern on the plaza ground was visible. The pattern on the plaza's ground was visible.
Well, it's visible, I guess.
We need to go over the evidence, see what does this technically change. So sort of like review what's happening. That's all the old test stuff. We need the new stuff. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that is there. That's the pattern and everything. Cause of death. Spinal cord injury from a stab wound to his back. The weapon is thought to be the Warba dagger, the same weapon used to kill High Priest. Okay. Nothing wrong. Said the weapon used by Lady Kira. Family photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings, where it's customary to partake in dishes made with ginger. These dishes are only prepared during the feast, which starts at noon on the day before the rite and must be finished by 3 p.m. the same day. Okay. It's fine. The mark on his face is one born. Okay, somewhere in the body. Okay, that's fine.
Nothing helpful here.
Years ago, some two other medicine. Okay. Okay, that's fine. What's the next thing? thick white. Oh wait, hold on. The thick white ice that froze the ground from the inner sanctum, the plaza of devotion until yesterday has melted. The right can now go on as planned. We give thanks to. Okay, that's fine. Skate prisoner.
That's the prisoner.
That's the 9th. Okay, the area around the inner sanctum will enjoy calm, clear skies. The warmer temperature will make for excellent prayer weather. Be warned, however, that we'll see cold front move in overnight.
Smell is fine. The music there. The heaviness is there. The pain is there. All is fine. Would the problem be with the sight somehow? If the ground is visible, I mean, I don't know. Is there a problem with the ground being visible? All things considered.
I mean, does it look like the same thing? I mean, I guess
This
it does.
is when he was already dead.
I mean, it looks the same anyway. The ground looks exactly the same.
Yeah, but this is when he was already dead.
That's fine, yeah. I think I'm remembering. I think I remember being stuck here as well. To be honest.
I can't look back at the history right about now, but so what did we do before this? We established that the approximate time is different when he was killed, right?
Yes.
From 12 to 3.
Yeah.
Is PM like nighttime? Or daytime? I can never remember. Is AM or PM nighttime, or what's PM?
PM should be middle of the day, I think. Yeah, middle of the day. It's 12 a.m. That's like the new day. Yeah, 12 a.m. is midnight. So this is happening during the day, middle of the day.
My general problems is that the victim offering his prayers. Yeah, I was doing that. We talked about the smell already. I mean, what else can I say about the smell? The music comes in play, so that's already the third statement here.
Someone was there in the team.
Then comes the heaviness. Now we're at the heavy statement already.
The accused held the defenseless victim down and punched her knife into his neck.
Yeah, held him down, so yeah, it's like that. And then we're here.
Stop trying. In that instant, he departed from this world.
So I can't seem to contradict anything here. Everything seems to be accurate. And this is the new... what's the new statement? Where'd it go? So this is the new statement. Seapot. And all things considered, it still lets me put the site right as an option, but well, how does the site contradict anything? So
I did say it was supposed to be frozen. Wait. Wait, it was. Wait, it's. Wait, it was the afternoon of the day before the ride. Though it's dark, the pattern in the plaza ground was visible. It's the afternoon. I mean, I guess it could be dark if it's. But then. What time would it be? Oh, past 3 p.m.? I mean, I guess it's possible, but.
no, I mean, right now, the only thing I can think of is like all these other sites seems to be pretty much as it is, and the site, because this is a new statement that through its dark, the pattern of the plaza ground was visible. Though it's dark, the pattern of the plaza ground was visible.
It shouldn't be dark, right? Because it's like middle of the day.
It was the afternoon of the day before the ride. Though it's dark, the pattern on the plaza ground was visible. For some reason, it's visible. Try it, I guess. Maybe it means something. That the change in the date and time of the crime has caused a new inconsistency to surface. So, please explain this inconsistency to me. I need to know.
What's this? Oh, are you making that irritating face again? Cease that at once!
Sorry, but this is the face I was born with.
Damn, the shit-eating grin.
I was born with a shit-eating grin. Now let's focus on what's important. What the victim saw in his final moment.
Do you have bats in the belfry, Barbhead? There is nothing to see. The ground at the plaza was all that entered the victim's eyes.
Yes, Phoenix, please explain this to me. I want to understand it better. And that's what I find so strange. On the day before the ride, it should have been impossible to see the pattern on the ground.
Impossible, you say? Do explain.
This piece of evidence shows why the plaza ground was not visible that day.
The newspaper. It was frozen. The news report. It was the weather report. Yeah, around the intersection wound. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It was the before. Oh, if it was overnight, it was overnight, yeah. It's one or the other, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is the only thing that relates to weather. It has to be somewhere there.
Yeah, whatever.
If not, then I
it's
don't
not
know.
probably that. This newspaper has an article that is tiny in size but huge in importance. It says that the ground was covered with thick white ice the day before the ride.
What? But...
The victim did not see so much as an ice cube on the ground.
Exactly. Well, I guess that explains it. Didn't really think about that whatsoever. And so we must ask, what was the victim looking at in his final moment?
If you have something to say, then say it.
The last thing the victim saw was not the ground at the Plaza of Devotion.
Oh.
This can only mean that he was killed elsewhere.
What?
What? What? What? Then Where do you propose the victim was actually killed?
Yes, tell us where, otherwise your argument is worthless.
About. I haven't gotten that to that part yet.
I already know where.
Any ideas, Maya?
I thought you're the one who's good at bluffing. Let me think.
Ah.
Go back, go back, go back. Back. More back. No, no, just open the fucking evidence. Now go back. Like. Lanky shashi pali
Are you doing terrible thinking or what? I mean, I'm talking about that freaking slab there, but I don't know how much sense I can make out of that slab. Yeah, I sure the handprints are there, but clearly, I'm missing a lot of context about that slab.
I guess you're gonna have to find it out.
Because I remember that slab pattern is there, but again, just the keck W-ness of it. Fucking Raifa never let me properly investigate, so thanks, I guess.
Well, it's Summer Green and Shaggy, right?
Right, but where could that be? The fact that you say Shaggy is just like, hey guys, look at the hideout, guys, please.
What is it, Barhead? Giving up already?
Yes, I want to see how do I explain this though. Like, is someone gonna say like, why'd you suggest that the guy was just floating there against the wall slab? Oh no, not at all. Now where have I seen something green and shaggy? This shows exactly where some nonsense happened somehow.
Take that!
The secret hideout the rebels were using.
The rebel hideout? There was no such place anywhere on the floor of that chamber.
You're absolutely right. There is no place on the floor anyway.
What did the victim see in his final moments, if not the floor of the rebel hideout?
This is what the victim saw in his final moments. I mean, sees this, I guess, but you know, how is Phoenix himself gonna explain this exactly? He didn't even get to investigate it himself proper. The shaggy green surface the victim saw was one of the moss-covered stone slabs. As you can see, there are two distinct hand-shaped impressions in the moss here. I believe the victim was killed while he stood there with his hands pressed against the slab.
That does agree with the seance vision. However, one cannot definitely declare they are one and the same.
I can easily imagine that if he was actually just standing there the whole time with hands against it, but he'll Phoenix to say that thing is pretty wobbly, you know, unstably wobbly. So.
I don't know.
I have questions. So.
I concur. There's no proof that the murder occurred in the rebel hideout.
Indeed. What evidence do you have of this?
Probably
Blood.
just shit ton of blood everywhere, honestly.
Like blood everywhere.
I already shown you the evidence.
What do you mean?
Please take a look at the second version of the photo I just showed you. You can see the results of the luminol test performed in the rebel hideout. This is proof positive that someone had been bleeding in front of the stone slab.
Is this true?
This information has already been provided to the police.
Detective Sky, to whom does this blood belong?
Oh, we thought it was the High Priest's blood that flowed in from the outside. So we haven't tested it yet.
Then you must do it at once!
Yes, Your Majesty.
It appears the police have finished testing the blood. Detective Sky, your report, please.
The blood found in the rebel hideout belongs to Puree Zealot, just like the defense claims. Detective Sky, do you realize what your blunder has done to me?
So, and he says this with that calm smile face on him.
When this trial concludes, I want to see you in my prayer chamber. There I will deliver a joyous sermon unto you for 8 hours straight. Oof! I'm really sorry, but please, anything but that. Nick, maybe, just maybe, this is the chance we've been waiting for.
Yep, it will seem so. I hate to do this to Emma, but
Go for it. It's full speed ahead.
the victim was killed in the rebel hideout the day before the purification rite. Then his body was moved to the Plaza of Devotion by someone we've yet to identify. So when we thought we saw Acolyte Zealot praying during the rite, he was already dead.
No. Again?
And that's not all. If he was killed at the inner sanctum, that would explain one more thing.
That would be.
How the time of death was made to look later than it actually was. The proof of which was left behind at the sanctum. This point to how the time of death was made to appear later than it actually was.
I actually don't know. I thought we established it was the cold.
This points to how the time of death was made to appear later than it actually was. Okay, so what's relevant to my mountain cases? This picture, no. No. Oh, these.
Oh! He was in the pile of snow! Holy shit! Is that what it is? He was kept there?
I guess.
Why, these are photos of the inner sanctum.
I'd like you to focus on this one. The proof is right here in this photo. This is how the time of death was made to appear later than it already was. Did you see how the snow has been removed from this one spot only? That's because it was used to keep the victim's body cold. And that's why the time of death wasn't what it seemed.
Time was mistaken, and the place too? And just what do you believe that proves?
That my client is innocent.
What of her fingerprints on the dagger, and the plume Punisher theme the victim heard?
I mean, now the clock just makes sense all of a sudden, but...
I told you, man.
Tell me what?
There was a clock as well. Anyway.
I mean, like, we knew the clock was there. The problem is, how was I gonna ever present that?
You have failed to address these two key pieces of evidence.
I see your point.
Wasn't this your big chance, Nick?
I'm really hoping that the difference in location can invalidate either the weapon or the theme song from being used as evidence against it. It's like I really think that he would at least put that clock as some kind of a fucking
Actually, that might be possible, at least for one of them.
Really?
What's this? You say you can contradict our argument for a key piece of evidence. Very well, let us see you try. Nick, take a good look at the rebel hideout photo.
Oh. Well, I'm glad Maya somehow knows a lot more than fucking Nick does, who did the self-investigation.
The Plumed Punisher team? And how do you intend to support such a claim?
Since the murder happened in the rebel hideout, there's something there that played the theme song other than my client's strap.
It wasn't the strap? Is this true?
The item that played the Plum Punisher theme song was this. If anything, the fucking rifle allegedly fucking crafted for herself.
Yep, she did it herself as well.
Either way, this thing never went into any evidence.
Take that!
This is a Plum Punisher alarm clock. I believe the victim heard this alarm go off.
Bro! I feel stupid reading this line. What proof do you have that the alarm went off?
Objection!
What proof do you have that it was my client's strap that played the theme song?
Do not twist the facts with your loyal little wiles. Either way, the accused would still be guilty based off of her prints on the murder weapon. And here is what really happened. Oh, we're still going, man. The victim blood with his... the victim stood with his hands on the stone slab in the hideout. It was the afternoon of the day before the riot. Though there have been some twists and turns, that is the truth of what happened.
I won't get anywhere until I can eliminate the dagger.
Most impressive, your benevolence. I see no inconsistency anywhere in the prosecution's case.
No, there is one.
What's this? You still claim there can be an inconsistency? But how?
You're still bullshitting us?
Try as you might, the outcome will always be the same.
Uh-huh.
Stone slap in the hideout. It was the afternoon of the day before the riot.
Someone was there, and the team of the thing filled the air. The accused plunged their knife. The place stuck the tongue and sound it and blah blah blah. So, the first one. Right, so it was these are the two new lines. It was the afternoon of the day before the riot. The victim stood with his hands on the stone slab in his hideout. So I got here. What are you looking at here? It was right. I'm not sure if I can do anything with that, honestly.
Victim stood his hands on the stone slab in the hideout. There's really nothing much we can say about this.
It was on the afternoon of the day before the riot. I mean, we already talked about the site stuff. I don't know what else could I add there. Someone was there. It played. We talked about the music.
He was punched with a knife into the defenseless victim's neck. The blade struck true, and in that instant, he departed from this world.
Questions, real questions.
Wait a second.
There's a statement missing here now, though.
What?
The victim stood with hands on his own side. It was utterly to the right. Then someone was there, and the team to the room filled the air. The accused plunged her knife in the destiny. The heavy statement is gone from the testimony itself. Like this used to be here at least before that, but now we've removed the heavy part. This
You know what I'm thinking? What if that slab fell on him? That's why it's heavy. What if it wasn't the knife that killed him? Maybe that slab fell on him.
I was just saying, like the heavy statement is gone. Like the so-called killer is no longer pushing down on him. So this heavy statement is a problem statement right about now.
This is fine. This is fine. Yes, so technically, if he was standing up, that means the fourth statement should be wrong now. That means a different statement is wrong. Like, this one is fine. There's nothing wrong with this one. Wait, the victim stood with his hands. Yeah, so that like, if he got stabbed, what's the heaviness then? The accused plunged her knife into the defenseless victim's neck. The blade struck true in the victim. Okay, that's fine.
Right now, I need to find the correct dialogue that would talk about the heaviness. Like one of these has to talk about the heaviness. Like it's not gonna be the last. So,
I mean, it's either 1 or 4, in my opinion, but...
all things considered, this moment here does kind of look like the slab is coming closer to him. If before he was laying and praying, I'd assume like maybe his body's slumping downwards, but then again, right? It's falling downwards before he even gets the pain hit to him. He's still alive, but as this ground is getting so-called ground is getting closer.
Yeah.
And no one's pushing down on him anymore. So that would definitely mean that this slab is. I guess the slab may have pushed him into that golden bird statue, hence why it's so bloody.
If it was turned around, yeah.
Oh. Try either one. Try the first one, then try the fourth one.
Okay.
One of them is bound to be right.
Objection!
Either this one or the other one.
It's the fourth one, apparently.
The victim was originally thought to have been stabbed with bent over and while bent over in prayer, but he was actually standing with his hands against the stone slab. So the question is, where did the sensation of something heavy come from?
Yes, I see your point.
Since the victim was standing, he couldn't have been held down.
Heap.
Then tell us, Mr. Wright, what was that heavy sensation felt by the victim?
What caused the heavy sensation? So, well, any thoughts, Maya?
I agree. That sense of healing seems important, but it's also the matter of Zealot's hands on the stone slab. Why were they even there?
Could it be related to the cause of the heavy sensation?
Well, Mr. Wright, do you have an answer for us?
Oh, of course! If I just envision the state Zealot was in when he was killed, the cause of the heaviness is the victim felt was the falling stone slab, the culprit jumping up.
What? Okay.
I can't. Why would that? Anyway. The only conceivable cause is a stone slab falling over, trapping the victim underneath.
What?
Huh? Oh! The stone slab came falling down on him, crushing him underneath. Duh, of course I knew that.
Uh-huh. Right, that was the cause of the heavy sensation the victim felt.
While your theory is impressive, you have overlooked a key fact. The victim was not crushed to death, or rather he was stabbed.
Oh yeah.
Or do you claim that the dagger was plunged in after the slab had fallen onto him? That's a really good point, actually. Guess we got ahead of ourselves. Plus, had the killer been behind the victim, they would have both been crushed together.
Well, would you care to explain?
Sure, I'd love to. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean I can. How could the dagger have been plunged in after the slab fell on the victim? The killer couldn't have plunged the dagger into the victim after the slab fell on him. But what if the murder weapon wasn't what we thought it was?
Well, there were other weapons in the rebel hideout. But the entrance to the hideout is right by the stone slab. And there isn't enough space between the two to use any of the weapons found within.
Yeah, there's not much space by the entrance, is there? So what was the real murder weapon then? I better think of something.
The murder weapon wasn't the dagger. And the dagger must have been plunged into the victim after he was already dead. That means he was stabbed at least twice, and the autopsy doesn't mention that. But the autopsy doesn't mention that.
Then he must have been stabbed in the same spot with something shaped like a dagger.
Would the defense care to offer an explanation sometime this century? I'm getting quite bored here.
Wait, wasn't there something dagger-like near the scene of the crime?
We're gonna point it out.
Something that had a shape similar to the Warbad dagger?
Present your evidence at this time, Mr. Wright.
Yes, wasting time is not my strongest skill, boy. Skill. Sure. I think it's this tiny thing here. Anyway, I guess I have to use that photo. Probably.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess.
That's the only thing I can. Phoenix will have to let me point at it.
Is this not the photo from the scene of the High Priest's murder? You're suggesting the murder weapon is hidden herein?
This is what really took the Zealot's life. I mean, this is so hilariously bloody, like it's fucking rained on it, but... What else can I present, right?
Take that!
But that is the...
The Warbat statue.
Exactly. The Warbat statue has dagger-like feathers protruding from it. Man, the way it's so bloody, though. If he was only hidden at one spot, but whatever. That is what really took the victim's life.
You imbecilic fool. The statue is outside of the hideout.
Buddy,
He doesn't know, does he?
I have to explain to you how the door rotates, don't I?
How you proposed it impaled someone who was inside.
Haven't you heard? The Warbat statue also functions as the hideout's door.
What do you mean?
The statue can pull a complete switcheroo.
A switch-a-roo?
Put it simply, it's a revolving door.
A revolving door! Well, that makes perfect sense!
Therefore, I believe the truth behind the divination science to be this. As the victim entered the sacred hideout, the stone sculpture came doubling down towards him. He threw up his hands to stop it, but its weight forced him backwards. Unfortunately, the Warbat statue was right behind him.
This cannot be!
That's enough!
But the accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger.
We're gonna keep going back on this all the time, ain't we? She had held it while rehearsing for the ride, which is when her prints got on it.
This is a shocking turn of events, but... There's a great deal of circumstantial evidence in the defense's favor. This is absolutely insane. I believe we must accept that the Warbat statue was what killed the victim.
Madness.
Hell, how does blood even get all under the wings and all that stuff as well, man? It looks like a gruesome fucking murder scene happened with this one statue.
You're gonna get so fucking mind blown, I'm telling you.
I feel like multiple people died with that statue, for fuck's sake. Now that we know how Acolyte Salad really met his demise, there is no basis for claiming my client committed this crime.
Nice work, Nick.
Oh no, don't be happy yet, Maya. I'm pretty sure some bullshit is gonna contradict.
How can this be happening yet again? The divination seance is the only truth.
Well, it is, right? what you complaining about? It's showing us the truth. Well, your benevolence, it's not the truth itself, but it is a means for shedding light onto the truth. You understand now? Your kingdom needs lawyers so that they can interpret your insights.
But that means I have been misinterpreting the voices of the spirits all this time.
Your benevolence, are you unwell? No, the color has drained from your face.
I will be fine. Continue your proceedings without me.
As you wish.
I feel kind of bad for her. But at the same time, as soon as I try to cheer her up, she's gonna fucking insult my ass.
Now then, I will have the defense continue. Please explain what you have learned now that we know how the victim actually died.
Acolyte Salad was killed in the hideout before the High Priest's murder. That means the body found at the Plaza of Devotion was moved there by the real killer. But only after the Warbat dagger was thrust into him, to make it look like the murder weapon.
That does seem to agree with what we know now. But why would the real killer go to such lengths?
I believe stabbing Acolyte Salad's body with the dagger and moving it to the plaza was a warning from the Twilight Realm. Alright.
Dude, what are these fucking options? What?
I mean, I was wondering if they will buy into that, given how religious these are.
I mean,
Trying
you know,
to commit it for fun.
there might be an achievement for the first one potentially, but to make it look like a.
A fucking crime committed for fun, by the way.
That's crazy. I mean, that second one is just hilarious.
If there is an achievement here, I guess I'll have to find out about it. It was an attempt to make my client look like a serial killer. Then again, I could have just put a quick save and just done it for the hell of it.
Maybe, yeah.
That's right, the real killer planned all of this. This forged serial murder gaze.
They did?
That's it, Nick. Keep hammering away. I will not listen to this bullshit. Lali manki shali trali lanki manki shashi pali lanki.
Translate better next time.
Your reasoning has more holes in it than the cheese your foreigners so enjoy.
Jeez. What?
Like those putrid hole-riddled clumps of curds that only a rat like you could love. Hey, cheese tastes nice. Don't diss on the cheese.
Well, there's different types of cheeses, so some ain't so nice.
I've eaten the blue one, the stinky blue one.
Stinky cheese, yes.
Your reasoning, much like your putrid hole-riddled brain, has putrefied.
What's his deal with things going putrid?
You have yet to overturn my argument that the accused is the killer. A careful analysis of the chain of events up to the killing exposes the truth as follows. Disguised as Lady Kira, the accused found the rebel hideout the day before the riot. But Acolyte Zealot had followed her there after noticing her suspicious behavior. Caught by surprise, she pushed the stone slab toward him. And we know the rest.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, the fuck?
It's just like that, huh?
I've never been into the rebel hideout in my life. When the High Priest arrived at the sanctum the next day, he realized what she had done. That is when the accused murdered him in the order to silence him.
Lead prosecutor said Muddy has posed a compelling scenario. Events, on the other hand, has yet to disprove the accused's guilt.
Objection!
Why would my client move Acolyte Zealot's body to where everyone could see it? And why would she stab the dagger with her fingerprints into his dead body? She had no reason to do any of those things.
The dagger in the quarters was likely a warning to the rebels. Something along the lines of, Lady Kira will slay the Defiant Dragons.
So that is why she moved the body to the plaza for all to see.
Now he has the judge convinced too. I thought I'd finally make some headway.
Well, Mr. Rice, About time for one of your groans of distress, is it not?
Groan of distress. It kills me to admit this, but I've got nothing to counter his argument with, and I still haven't disproven the allegations against Maya.
It's not time to end your futile struggle. You were already judged guilty yesterday. That makes you a dead lawyer walking. Accept the fate. Accept the death that now awaits you. And in doing so, finally know peace.
A dead lawyer walking indeed. Then again, I'm not all lawyers who practice in Quran. But I must admit I misspoke earlier. Allow me to amend my statement. I said the defense reasoning had a putrid cheese-like smell. But I now realize the stench was from his own putrid body, on the verge of death.
Now I'm a rotting zombie. Think who could have killed Zealot the day before the riot? Who knew about the rebel hideout and could gain access to the inner sanctum? Yeah, who could it been indeed? As soon as I start pointing fingers, oh boy, things gonna get wild, then.
Only those involved with the riot can enter the sanctum, so...
Wait a second.
That's crazy.
Only a rebel would have known about the secret hideout, and the only person who was involved with the riot had access to the sanctum, and was suspected of being a rebel is...
Hey, lady.
Oh!
Did somebody come to mind?
Yes, except there's one huge problem.
A huge problem? What are you two going on about? Plotting your escape from this sacred hole? Already for some intense level of bullshit? I would not put it past you, considering you have no means to raise further objection.
Don't do something, Prosecutor Salmadi. You will have this one in the bag. I just have to bluff my way out of this, regardless of that huge problem. Your Majesty, I believe there is another suspect in Purai Zealot's murder.
Objection!
Even the most benevolent, Holy Mother, would not forgive such a desperate lie. And after all, you know very well that such a person does not exist.
No, there is one person who knew everything.
Does such a figure truly exist? Tell us, who might that be?
I believe the prime suspect in Acolyte Zealot's murder is... Well... probably, all things considered, technically this guy. Would he know? Yeah, I'd say this guy. He's the only one that Phoenix knows to be a rebel right about now. I can't put this guy here.
He was still in prison, bro. He was literally still in prison.
Yeah, that'd be so funny. This is right now. I have no allegation that this is a rebel woman. No, we already talked about him. He's dead. So that's the only other rebel I know. Had to be someone allowed to enter the sanctum and who knew of the hideout. And that would be the High Priest. He could have committed the crime if it occurred the day before the riot.
You would pin a crime upon the dead, knowing very well they tell no tales.
Yeah, unless someone, again, unless some channeling voodoo happens. Quote.
Oh,
We still haven't touched the topic about the channeling, the taboo subject, which probably will make me. It's gonna get me into trouble, ain't it? Then again, I'm already in trouble.
Have you-
Basically, a dead man has nothing to lose, right?
But if I'm probably gonna have to stop it once something happens, because it's gonna take too long. We wasted too much time. Anyway, have you no shame?
Dead men tell no tales. That is definitely a problem. If only the High Priest could tell his side of the story.
What? I have something on my face?
Wait a second, could this actually work?
Oh no! Don't tell me I have something of my. I have some of my breakfast caught between my teeth.
No, if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to go with it. Your Majesty, the dead men do tell tales. Therefore, I would like to request the High Priest's testimony.
His testimony! And just how do you propose we get this deceased to testify?
There's a way for the dead to testify. It's known as the divine sounds. Ah, yes. Summon him here by the means of spirit channeling.
What did you just say?
Spirit channeling? Has the lawyer finally gone insane? This is sacrilege. May the Holy Mother strike him down.
Peace! I'm frankly astonished you even know of such a thing. The spirit channeling is said is a secret art not only Her Eminence Queen Garon can perform. Your Eminence is far too busy with other duties to perform at our pleasure.
Expected as much. That means our only hope is.
It's okay, Nick. You can tell them.
But Maya, I thought you wanted to keep it a secret here in Quran.
Don't worry. It's not like it's against the law or violates some religious precepts, so I don't think we'll be punished. At least I hope not.
But this is a crucial period for you. It'll decide whether you become a master of Quran.
We don't have any other choice, do we? No, do we?
Well, let's be honest. If you successfully channel this and then make it happen in front of everyone, that just makes you a master already. So that's just proof of masterism right there. What do I know?
If I'm found guilty, it'll be a lot worse than not becoming a master of Quran.
Alright, thanks Maya. Actually, there is someone here who is capable of channeling spirits.
Not even her benevolence, Princess Rifle finds the divination sense to be a challenge. Who could possibly have greater spiritual power than she, aside from the Queen? That would be me. Is this some sort of a joke? A foreigner could not possibly have such power. Even the royal priestess is incapable of such a feat.
Peace! Peace, I say! Is this true? Is the accused capable of performing the secret art of spirit channeling?
Well, yes. Yes, I can.
Now, Your Majesty, we'd like your permission to begin.
Oh boy.
Your benevolence?
This is an outrage. An outrage, I say. First, you make a mockery of the divination sense, and now spirit channeling? Herbeneuer, speak the truth. Spirit channeling is a sacred right. Foreign devils, I say they should be put to the death immediately. Still your voices. Barkhead, spirit channeling is a most sacred and secret of arts. Are you prepared to face the consequences of what you propose?
I mean, I'm a dead man walking, so yes, I am.
Your benevolence. Are you saying you approve of their use of spirit channeling?
I will judge whether their claim is true. If this is but another of their lies, they shall be executed on the spot.
Very well then. Your benevolence? What if the accused accidentally calls forth an evil spirit?
Do you truly believe this foreigner is capable of channeling spirits?
No. But I wanted to be sure, as I am responsible for the safety of all present.
Well, an inexperienced practitioner could inadvertently call forth a dangerous spirit. But do not fear, for I have the Magatama of Parting. With it, I can send spirits back to the Twilight Realm by halting the flow of spiritual power.
That is a relief indeed.
These foreigners have thrown down the gauntlet. Let us not shirk from their challenge. We must prove them guilty and deliver their last rites. Do I make myself clear, Prosecutor Sadmari? Perfectly, Your Benevolence.
Very well. The accused may channel the High Priest's spirit.
Oh yeah, can't wait for that.
But first, we must take a short recess to prepare. We will resume as soon as the preparations are complete. Until then, this court is adjourned.
Yeah, I need
To be continued. So the trial wasn't even going to end, all things considered.
Yeah, I need to end it because this is gonna last a long time. There's still quite a few things to go through. I do believe technically, actually, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I was thinking we're gonna finish it today, but we wasted so much time. You know.
Well, this has been a more shorter session than usual, like 2 hours only.
It shouldn't have lasted this long anyway. But either way. For anyone who's watching, thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you next time. See you later.